Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Dini Damiri bin Muhammad, the leader of Group 1, Metric Card A169179. Today we will present about Islamic banking institution in OIC countries. So we choose Pakistan for the study, and next we choose Habib Bank Limited, HBL, as a reference. Before I elaborate, on HBL, I will first explain the background of Pakistan. Pakistan, officially the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, is a country in South Asia. It is the world's fifth most populous country with a population exceeding 212.2 million. By area, it is the 33rd largest country, spanning 881,913 square kilometer. Pakistan has a 1,046 kilometer coastline along the Arabian Sea and Gulf of Oman in the south, and is bordered by India to the east, Afghanistan to the west, Iran to the southwest, and China to the northeast. It is separated narrowly from Tajikistan by Afghanistan-Wakhan corridor in the northwest, and also share a maritime border with Oman. Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan. Currency of Pakistan is rupee, and current Prime Minister of Pakistan is Imran Ahmed Khan Niazi, popular with Imran Khan. Habib Bank Limited is a Pakistani multinational bank based in Habib Bank Plaza, Karachi, Pakistan. It is owned by Aga Khan Fund for Economic Development and is the largest bank by asset in Pakistan. Founded in 1941 by Muhammad Ali Habib and Dawood Habib, HBL became Pakistan's first commercial bank in 1951. It opened its first international branch in Colombo and Sri Lanka. In 1972, the bank moved its headquarters to the Habib Bank Plaza, which became the tallest building in South Asia at that time. The government nationalized the bank in 1974 and privatized it in 2003. At that time, the Aga Khan Fund for Economic Development acquired a controlling share.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rafi Abitisekan, A168201. So today I will continue with the board of directors. So the president and the CEO of Habib Bank Limited is Mr. Muhammad Aurangzeb. Mr. Muhammad Aurangzeb joined Habib Bank Limited on 30th April in 2018 as the president and CEO. He received his Bachelor of Science and Master of Business and Administrations from Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, USA. He also possesses an overall banking experience of more than 30 years in both domestic and international. He has held senior positions in ABN AMRO and RBS, and also was a CEO of Global Corporate Bank Asia Pacific at JP Morgan prior to join Habib Bank Limited. The chairman of Habib Bank Limited is Mr. Sultan Ali Akbar Alana. Mr. Sultan Ali Akbar Alana has been the chairman of the board of directors of Habib Bank Limited since February 2004, and he has over 35 years of experience in the financial and banking sectors. And Mr. Alana also served on the board of the Aga Khan Fund for Economic Development SA, AQA Holding SPA, Gezar SPA, Alisarda SPA, Jubilee Holding Limited in East Africa, Jubilee Life Insurance Company Limited, and Industrial Promotion Services in Pakistan.
Hi, my name is Fitrina Mohajir. My number matrix is 168081. So today I'm going to talk about the introduction to Islamic banking. Islamic banking, known as non-interest banking, is a banking system that is based on the principle of Islamic or Sharia law and guided by Islamic economy. Two fundamental principles of Islamic banking are the sharing of profit and loss and the prohibition of the collection and payment of interest by lender and investor. Principle of Islamic finance. Contemporary Islamic finance is based on a number of prohibitions that are not always illegal in the countries where Islamic financial institutions are operating. Number 1, paying or charging earned interest. Islam considers lending with interest payment as an exploitative practice that favors the lender at the expense of the borrower. According to Sharia law, interest is usury, riba, which is strictly prohibited. Number 2, investing in business involved in prohibited activities. Some activities such as producing or selling alcohol or pork are prohibited in Islam. The activity are considered haram or forbidden. Therefore, investing in such activity is likewise forbidden. Number 3 is speculation, maisir. Sharia strictly prohibited any form of speculation or gambling, which is called maisir. Thus, Islamic financial institution cannot be involved in contract where the ownership of goods depends on uncertain event in the future. Number 4, uncertainty and risk, garar. The rule of Islamic finance bank participant in contract with excessive risk or uncertainty. The term garar measures the legitimacy of risk or uncertainty in investment. Garar is observed with derivative contract and short selling, which are forbidden in Islamic finance. Next is the comparison between conventional and Islamic banking. The main difference between conventional finance and Islamic finance is the sum of the practice and principles that are used in conventional finance are strictly prohibited under Sharia laws. Islamic bank must fully comply with the requirement of Aqidah by avoiding prohibited elements, while conventional banks do not comply with Aqidah and contain prohibited elements as long as it is profitable. Islamic banking must be caring and more understand to the customer, meanwhile conventional bank did not include moral factors in the operation. Next, Islamic banking have goal on socio-economic development and poverty eradication, not only profit. Conventional banks always focus on profit. The operational in Islamic bank is according to Sharia, but in conventional bank is freely done. Lastly, Islamic banking just only charge on customer in accordance with the actual cost incurred and not like the conventional bank that could charge the customer with costs that incur in the future. Objective of Islamic banking is presented under three heads, namely, number 1, religious objective, that is collecting and distributing zakat. Zakat is one of the components of Islam. Some Quranic verses are filled with stressing in the importance of zakat and for the distribution of zakat. There is a content in hadith which show that it is duty of Islamic finance to distribute zakat. Number 2 is social objective, elevation of poverty and removing social inequality. It is also one of the duties of Islamic finance to remove the social inequality by creating an economic justice in all sectors of the society. If the moral factor alone is given importance, there is a possibility that the bank will experience losses and be forced to stop operation. Number 3 is economical objective, maximization of profit, promoting of sustainable project, minimizing cost of operation, enhancing product and service quality, and offering competitive financial product. In Islam, the main objective of economical activity is to provide maximum economical things which will be helpful to maximize profit. In stressing on the promotion of sustainable project and minimizing of the operation, Quran suggests that one of the goals of Islamic finance is enhance the product and service quality, and for this, Islamic finance offer competitive financial product. The history and development of Islamic banking that we choose is Habib Limited history. ICP launched a new investor scheme in October 1918, which was solely based on the system of profit and loss sharing. The HBFC also eliminated the interest from the operation completely on July 1st, 1979. From July 1st, 1985, all commercial bank in Pak Rupees was made interest free. From that date, no bank in Pakistan was allowed to accept any interest-bearing deposit, and all existing deposit in a bank was treated to be on the basis of profit and loss sharing. In 2001, the State Bank of Pakistan issued its first Islamic banking policy. All the commercial banks were also offered license to offer Islamic banking service as a subsidiary or separate branch. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Pakistan's first Governor General, realized the importance of financial intermediation while he was campaigning for the creation of a separate homeland for the Muslim. He persuaded the Habib family to establish a commercial bank that could serve the Muslim community. His initiative resulted in the creation of Habib Bank in 1941 with head office in Mumbai and fixed capital of 25,000 rupees. The bank played an important role in mobilizing funds from the Muslim community to finance the All Indian Muslim League campaign for the establishment of Pakistan. Habib Bank also played an important role in channeling relief funds to Muslim hurt in the communal riots and violence that preceded the department of the British from British India and the subsequent partition. Habib Bank Limited is one of the largest Islamic bank in Pakistan. HBL established operation in Pakistan in 1947 and moved its head office to Karachi. The bank was nationalized in 1974 and privatized in 2003 when Aga Khan Fund of Economic Development acquired a controlling share. HBL is one of the largest and leading Islamic bank players in the country with over 540 outlets nationwide. The bank provides a wide range of Sharia compliance solutions to its diverse clientele, and it's committed to introduce innovative products and initiatives for its value customer. All the Islamic products offered by HBL are approved by the Bank Sharia Board, comprising of renowned Sharia scholar of Pakistan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syafiqah Hazwani binti Sahudin. My matric number A168284. Next, muamalat principles and contract used in Islamic banking of Habib Bank Limited. There are two products which are business product and personal products. In business product, there are 5 muamalat principle and contract. Number 1 is murabaha. Murabaha is a sale where the seller, which are bank, expressly mention the cost of the goods it has incurred and sells it to the another person, which are customer, by adding some profit sharing. The purpose that Habib Bank Limited offers this contract is because murabaha, which allows the customer to purchase goods or raw materials or finished good for use of business from time to time up to the specific limit according to business needs. Number 2 is diminishing musyarakah. Musyarakah is a partnership in which the customer and bank both invest to jointly on an asset. The purpose that Habib Bank Limited is because to offers diminishing musyarakah to businesses to finance different projects and capital investments. Number 3 is ijarah. Ijarah literally means to give something on rent. The purpose that Habib Bank Limited offers the ijarah contract is because want to offers asset financing such as plant, machinery and vehicles on the basis of ijarah. Number 4 is buy al-salam. Buy al-salam is a sale whereby the seller, which are customer, undertakes to supply some specific goods to the buyer, which are bank, at a future date in exchange of an advance price fully paid in advance. The purpose that Habib Bank Limited offers the buy al-salam contract is because buy al-salam is used to cater to the working capital needs of agriculture sector and manufacturers or exporters of homogeneous commodities that are of standardized nature and readily available in the market. Number 5 is buy al-istisna. Buy al-istisna is sale of specific items to be manufactured or construct with an obligation on the part of the manufacturer to deliver them to the customer upon completion. The purpose that Habib Bank Limited offers buy al-istisna contract is for financing to business to manufacturing machine, plants, equipment and goods for sale in local and international market. Next is for personal product. There are two types of product, which are account and financings. In accounts, there are four types of accounts, which are current account, saving account, term deposit account. In current account, they have Islamic Basic Banking Account (BBA), Islamic Current Account, and Islamic Hasan Account that use card Hasan contract. In saving account, they have Islamic PLS account, Al-Muqtar account, and Irtifaq account that use Mudarabah contract. In term deposit account, they have a Al-Samara account and Islamic high yield foreign currency investment deposit that use Mudarabah contract. In Habib Bank Limited at work, they have Islamic Basic Banking account at work and Islamic Premium that use card Hasan contract and Mudarabah contract. Second products of personal product is financing. In financing, they have a car ijara that allows you to get your dream car with ease and flexibility. Next, regulatory framework and supervision of Islamic banking in Pakistan. In Pakistan, also has Sharia supervision of Islamic banking under State Bank of Pakistan, which is Central Bank in Pakistan. In November 2002, the Banking Companies Ordinance 1962 BCO 62 was amended to pave the legal procedure for implementing the process of Islamization of the financial system in parallel with the existing commercial banking system. In Pakistan, under Banking Companies Ordinance 1962 BCO 62, the banks are allowed to offer the Islamic modes of banking and financing. The central bank, which is State Bank of Pakistan, has Sharia board, which has composition of 5 members, at least 2 Sharia scholars, 1 chartered accountant, 1 lawyer and 1 member representing the bankers. The Sharia boards of Central Bank has primary responsibility to review and approve the Sharia compliance product or instrument. The Sharia boards of Central Bank has issued the essential modes of Islamic financing, which are binding for Islamic banking institution, State Bank of Pakistan 2008A. That's all for me. Thank you.
For the Sharia governance, Habib Bank Limited Sharia Board consists of 3 members, which are Dr. Muhammad Zubair Usmani, Dr. Ejaz Ahmed Samadani, and Mufti Muhammad Yahya Asim. Dr. Muhammad Zubair Usmani is the most experienced Sharia Board members. Currently, he serves as Chairman Sharia Board of Habib Bank Limited, UBL, Habib Metropolitan Bank, and also provide a Sharia advisory services to MCB Arif Habib Saving and Investment Limited and Adamji Family Takaful. Dr. Ejaz Ahmed Samadani is an eminent Sharia scholar. Currently, he serves as a Sharia board member of Habib Bank Limited, UBL, Bank of Punjab, and MCB Arif Habib Savings and Investment Limited, and he also serves as the chairman of Sharia Board of Maldives Islamic Bank. While Mufti Muhammad Yahya Asim has been associated with Islamic banking and the financial service industry since 2004, and he has provided Sharia advisory services to Habib Bank Limited, Habib Metropolitan Bank, Atlas Asset Management, Habib Bank Limited Asset Management, TPL Window Takaful. Currently, he serves as the resident Sharia Board member of the Habib Bank Limited Sharia Board. Habib Bank Limited Mutual Funds is an underlying product of Habib Bank Limited Asset Management Company, and it is providing and offering long-term, medium-term, and short-term investment opportunities to its investors so that they can make the best out of it. So it consists money market or income fund and equity fund. So for the money market or income funds can be classified into four funds, which are Habib Bank Limited Cash Fund, Habib Bank Limited Money Market Fund, Habib Bank Limited Government Securities Fund, and Habib Bank Limited Income Fund. While equity fund can be also classified into four funds, which are Habib Bank Limited Energy Fund, Habib Bank Limited Equity Fund, Habib Bank Limited Multi-Asset Fund, and also Habib Bank Limited Stock Fund.
Here is asset and liability of HBL taken from HBL Annual Report 2019.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Muhammad Shah. My number matric is A164431. Today I want to present about the risk management in Habib Bank Limited, Pakistan. The risk management function at HBL manage risk through a framework of sound risk principle, which include an optimal organizational structure as well-defined policies and procedures to identify, assess, monitor, and mitigate various risks. There is the following key principle from part of HBL approach to risk management. The first one is the board. The board, through its subcommittee, oversees risk management, review and approve risk policies and tolerance limit wherever required. Various committees various committees at functional level oversees the implementation of risk management policies. And the next one is the market and liquidity risks are managed by a well-represented asset and liability committee, ELCO, whose members are president and CEO, head of a business group, chief risk officer, chief financial officer, and head of a market risk. And the next one is the risk management group is headed by chief risk officer, who is the secretary of the board subcommittee on the risk management. Next, credit policy committee and operational risk committee are responsible for defining and implementation of respective policies. The management risk committee, represented by head of various risk groups, allow the group to manage credit, market, and operational risk on an integrated basis. And the next one is the risk management function is independent of business group or division. The independent risk review function is conducted by HBL Business Risk Review Department operating under internal audit function, which report directly to the board audit committee. The last one is the structure of risk management group is closely aligned with the structure of bank business segment. Okay, the next slide I will show you about the financial statement of HBL, balance sheet and income statement. A balance sheet, also known as a statement of condition, statement of financial position, is a financial report that shows the value of company asset, liabilities, and owner equity on a specific date, usually at the end of an accounting period, such as a quarter or a year. An asset is anything that can be sold for a value. A liability is an obligation that must eventually be paid, and hence it is a claim on asset. The owner equity in a bank is often referred to as a bank capital, which is what is left when all assets have been sold and all liabilities have been paid. The relationship of the asset, liability, and the owner equity of bank is shown by the following equation. Bank asset equal to bank liability plus bank capital. The table shown is the balance sheet of a Habib Bank. And we also know there is a 4 quarter in a year, which is 2019 until 2020. We can see this The middle of 2019, the total asset shown there is increase until the end of 2019, but the end of 2019 to the early 2020, the total asset has been dropped like 3227,132.4 to 319,165.26 Pakistan rupee. Maybe this is because the effect of the COVID-19 that have many countries has suffered. The table shown total liability also same like the total liability, and the total equity had the same like the total asset, because that is the end of 2019 drop uh, drop until the yearly 2020. And the next one, I want to show you about the income statement of Habib Bank Limited. An income statement is one of the three important financial statements used for reporting a company financial performance over a specific accounting period, with the other two key statements being a balance sheet and the statement of a cash flow. And the income statement, also known as the profit and loss statement, or the statement of revenue and expense. The income statement primarily focus on the company revenue and expense during a particular period. The table shown also same like the balance sheet statement. There is a 4 quarter in the year, and we also known that is the middle of 2019 until the end of 2019. The graph shown there is a increase of the net interest income, like 24,333.29 until 27,264.94 rupee Pakistan. But the end of the 2019 until 2020, until the yearly quarter 2020, there is a drop. There is a drop like 264.94 and to 28013.46, because for the 3 month and 31 March 2020, Habib Bank Limited interest income increased 41% to Pakistan rupee 72.65 billion. Net interest income after loan loss provision increased 19% to Pakistan rupee to 27.68 billion. Net income increased 34% to 4.1 billion Pakistan rupee. Net interest income after loan loss provision reflect treasury segment increased from 252 million to 27.03 billion Pakistan rupee. Corporate banking segment increased from 335 million to 13.92 billion Pakistan rupee. And that's it. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Honestly, for this part, I did not found the implementation of the value-based intermediation performed by HBL. It is possible that the implementation of the VBI is only done by Islamic banking institution in Malaysia. However, I will explain a little bit about VBI. VBI is built upon Sharia values to determine in every business dealing of Islamic financial institution, VBI strengthening the role impact of Islamic finance. VBI aim to deliver the intended outcome of Sharia through practices, conduct and offering that generate positive and sustainable impact to the economy, community and environment consistent with shareholders' sustainable return and long-term interests. That's all for me. Thank you.